All right, here we go. Xdefiant release update. I went ahead and read all of this before, so we didn't have to just read it word by word. But essentially, when they put out that the game was going to release at the end of summer, they submitted the game for release. It did not pass that submission process, so they had to go fix some bugs, fix whatever's going on. They now have submitted it for another submission, which basically, when they do these submissions, it has to go through Sony, Xbox. If it's going to be on Steam, like it'd have to go through that. So, like, essentially, we're in the submission process. If they end up passing this current submission process, they are saying that it should be available mid September or end of September, which started the 11th of this update. So, we're already pretty close to mid September. So, I think the earliest that we would see it is probably end of September. And then if it doesn't pass that submission process, then we're going to be looking at early to mid October. And the bad thing about that is that they are also going to have to do a day one patch because in order to basically fix everything. So the bad thing about it being delayed to mid or early or to early to mid October is that we're going to get a patch which could end up breaking the game. There's going to be a lot of the BS that goes on when these games get released. So yeah, I think at the earliest it would probably be like early October. I think worst case scenario, and probably most likely is going to be mid October. I just feel like with everything we've heard, it just doesn't seem. And they're already talking about doing a day one patch and everything to push it to early to mid October. So they've already kind of like set themselves up as far as like, hey, we already have a plan in place if it doesn't get passed in September, which I guess is good. But the fact that they already have that plan in place just means that I feel like it's very unlikely that it happens. And it just kind of sucks. I feel like they missed a huge opportunity to drop this game during a time when the CDL just ended, and not only CDL meaning Call of Duty League, just because all of those guys are definitely going to be playing this when it comes out. But as we get closer to Modern Warfare 3 coming out, I think people are going to fall off of this and obviously go play Modern Warfare 3. So all of the content and everything that you're going to get out of it, from that standpoint, I just think you're minimizing that. I don't expect every Call of Duty League player to like fully transition over to this in the meantime while Modern Warfare 3 isn't out. But it is just one of those things that you just missed like this opportunity within the gaming landscape that we have right now, with just nothing being out, really nothing worth really grinding right now. Um, that they kind of just like missed that opportunity, but they obviously know that, I think, and hopefully we get this game as soon as possible. I know a lot of the comments on Twitter that I've been reading is that the people that are trying to stay positive in the sense of we'd rather get a game that comes out that's fully working and all of this other stuff. I just don't think that in the gaming landscape that we're in, that's even possible. They already pushed it to the edge by saying that this game was going to come out by the end of summer. um, and with that not happening, and then now they're talking about possibly October, it's hard for me to believe that they're spending time maybe fixing the game versus trying to just get past this submission process, because they do know in the back of their minds that this game has to come out before Modern Warfare 3. If it doesn't, uh, they may as well push it to next year. Like, everybody's gonna buy Modern Warfare 3. It's gonna be the same thing that it always is. I think there also is a lot of hype going into Modern Warfare 3, and just because Modern Warfare 2 is just so bad. But yeah, it just kind of sucks. They missed out on a huge opportunity, and it's good that they're being transparent. But at the end of the day, I don't really know what transparency means when you know you were told one thing multiple times, and now we're not going to see it possibly till October. The only other big thing that I have to say about this is I'm wondering if when they do get this game passed and they're ready to release, are they going to do a marketing deal for a whole week before it comes out? Are they going to, like what's the process of it? I think that's been my biggest thing is like I'm hoping to wake up one day and the game is coming out the next day, but I feel like the odds of them doing that without any real big like marketing push or at least counting down the days, it seems unlikely that they would just, wake up one day and release it after the submission process, but we'll see. Let me know if you think that this is a good transparent effort from them, or if you're like me and just want the fucking game to come out. I don't know. Peace.